Well, hello again, this is Leroy Hodge, and I'm shooting this video from my backyard here. It's not quite the Virgin Islands, but I want to give you a sense of the tranquility and peace and quiet I enjoy in this backyard. I really do. It is one of my favorite spots. But really what I want to talk to you about is give you a brief overview of myself and show you how what I bring to the table can really empower you to maximize not only this opportunity but long term all the things that we have to offer. Because my goal at the end of this is not to just get you involved in this one opportunity. I want you to become, like we are, empowered entrepreneurs and become a part of a team of people, very much like-minded people who are taking advantage of the internet and really learning how to maximize it. So just as a brief background, I grew up in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I came up to this country about 25 years ago, and I would see, a little while ago. And I came up on a full scholarship at the American University, and started doing an apprenticeship at General Electric. And funny thing happened. When I say Virgin Islands, most people go, what are you still doing here? What's wrong with you? And but I like to tell my story this way. I came up full intent, to get my degree and go back home and start a hotel business or something. But then I met this girl, right? And there in here I am 20-something years later. I got stuck, but in a good way, because we've got two of the most wonderful kids. We've been married and best friends for 20-something plus years, and I have a wonderful life. And so I did complete my degree at American University, and in fact I went on to get a master's degree at Johns Hopkins University in information technology, business development, and marketing. And so that gives you a sense of my academic background, a very solid one in that respect, and I'm very proud of it. But also, it took me professionally then into the world of consulting, computer consulting, information technology consulting. And trust me, I've consulted with the best of the best, and built multi-million-dollar systems, had project teams of 20, 30 people, and I love it. And I was very successful at that. But the one issue I had with it is the travel. I hate it. I got to the point where I was really just sick of being in a hotel room. See, a couple of years ago or so, I was on the road like some 40-something weeks out of the year, if you can imagine that. I had accumulated over 750,000 bonus miles in my airline, in my automobile mileage, as well as hotel mileage. So, separately, if you can imagine. So, needless to say, I travel a lot, and that really became the driver for me, especially when we had our second child. I just had to get off the road, and started working towards various businesses. We started an indoor miniature golf arena, and you can take a look at the website. I'm very proud of that. I mean, we built that from scratch, from concept to implementation. It cost us a lot of money and employees, and along with that came all the headaches associated with that. The one thing I'm very proud of is the fact that I built that website from scratch. We were able to generate well over 30,000 hits on that. So when I talk to you about internet marketing and understanding how to build systems, take that as a reference point and take a look at the website. But again, I said the burning passion for me was to get off the road. I just could not do that and leave the comforts of my home here every week for that. So we lived a good life, but I had to do something else. And so my quest started, to find. And I had some very specific criteria. I had to find a business that fit a model. One that makes money, and then that something that was duplicatable. And so I didn't want to get into the rut of friends and family and having meetings and hotels. I tried that too. Everybody did. And but you get sick of it. And at the end of the day, you run out of folks to talk to. But the internet offers amazing opportunities to create wealth and to create a model that's duplicatable and repeatable. And that's what I learned, and that's when I connected up with the online internet entrepreneurs. I get a little tongue-tied there. That's what we do, and that's what we create. Is an environment where you can thrive on the internet and focus on success and focus on maximizing the internet. So that's what I bring to the table, from a personal perspective. And what I add on top of all of the other things is my background and my experience. And so that, you know, when you come on board with me and my team, you're not starting from scratch. There is no more starting from scratch. You know, we provide all the templates, all the training. You know, you got an environment where you can plug in, really plug and play, and be up and running in short order. So that gives you, again, like I said, you know, a brief synopsis of what, you know, the caliber of the person is that you'll be dealing with. And you know, I'm trying to build a very long-term relationship with all my business partners. You know, I'm not in this game for, you know, necessarily this one venture, but really to look at how, you know, you can become a part of my community and how together we can maximize that. So appreciate you taking the time. Didn't mean to indulge you in my personal background as much as I wanted to show you what you can do to leverage what I, you know, bring to the table. And leverage is a key word in this business. I'll be talking more about that on other videos. But for now, take care, and I appreciate the time. Like we say in the islands, don't worry, be happy, and learn how to live wealthy. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.